gentlemen, to another episode. This is going to kick off a little bit differently. This will turn into a vlog, but we're going to kick off with the big news, breaking news that happened yesterday. That a company called, fuck's sake, Geneva Associates, we're going to go with it, have claimed that they have made a bid for the football club, which has been rejected by Die Young. So, with that being said, there's a lot that's happened over the past day. So, this is going to be my part news and part vlog. So, what we're going to do to start off with is a couple of things. Firstly, we're going to look at Geneva Associates. We're going to look at the name of Talal Mabak Al Mohammed, and we're going to look at the other news about and going into administration as well at the same time. So there is a lot to go through and there's a lot to discuss. So without further ado, let's get into what I have found compared to what people have found on the internet. And I know that people on Twitter have done a great job sort of finding what's going on and what's been happening. So that's what we're going to do. Why have I got to do a puzzle to get into fucking LinkedIn? I'm in LinkedIn. What? Let me in. That's right. Yeah. You can't see this, but for some reason I have to do a puzzle to try and get into LinkedIn. Anyway, let's go and have a look at Geneva Associates to start off with, shall we? So, here they are. So they are a reformer hedge fund. Hedge fund, I have no understanding what that is, okay? I've tried to do a little bit of research on them and what they're doing. They're partnering with us, discovering impacts. This is their company's website. Their latest media coverages on Yahoo, ESPN, Bloomberg, Daily Mirror, The Sun, Eurosport, and Daily Express. There's not much to know about them, about their philosophy, what they want to do, who they are. Let's have a look at their philosophy, see what it says. If you want to read all of this, then please go ahead and do it. Because I'm not gonna lie, and this is me being as nice as possible, I cannot be asked. So I'm just trying to organize something. That would do, right? Let's transition so you can see a little bit more. So if you want to read all of this, this is what they're gonna do. This is what they're doing. Right. Another couple of things about them. When you go on another website, they apparently have been founded in 2021. They're unfunded. The location, they're in England, in London. This is basically, who are their competitors? They're ranked 655th among the other 1,032, so quite low down. Aviva. So are they a bank? They can't be a bank, can they? According to Yahoo Finance, this is where they're going to turn things around financially. And if you looked at their LinkedIn as well, this gentleman here is one of the members. Why have I got to sign in? I'm not signing in. Why have I got? I've got to join. Right, hold on. I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to sign in. Right, so here they are on LinkedIn. The last post they did was a week ago about Talal Al Mohammed. And before that, 7 months ago, they are talking about when they try to, about Manchester United. They tried to become a minority stakeholder in the club after to work with the Glazers about Manchester United. There was a lot of articles about them doing it. But they did come out to make a statement about it, saying they're doing it. They've just teamed up with Talal Al Hamid. We will get into him in a minute. But at the same time, let's look at the people associated. Apparently, they only have 3 employees. That's that's not dodgy at all, is it? So Shahar Faris is a general partner in Genevra Associates, investing. Talking about it talks about finance, activism, investing, technology, and regalism. He is from Luxembourg. He hasn't really done much in. He's been a managing director at Cap Facility. I'm literally just going through this man's history. Um, but as we said, this is the philosophy of what they were saying. This is who their associates and who they are. This is the part of the Yahoo talking about what they've done, where they're going, who they are, what's going on. I don't need this anymore. We've seen you now. And this is another one where they are hedge fund Geneva Associates invests in Hosh. I started to read it and then got quite bored. So Hosh will also be creating an eco-friendly cabbage packaging and carbon neutral delivery system for their vendors. So it looks like another base like Amazon type thing deliveries to them as well. So this is a company who, if you look at all, I don't understand where they've got their money. Okay, so we're going to go on the Google search. As you can see, I've tried to go through and look at what they've been doing and who they are and where they're going. As you can see here, they want a minority stake, one football. The Glazers reinvest new bid from the associates for a minority stake. A Luxembourg-based hedge fund, according to fuck off. Solutions are currently remain in charge. Previously covered a report how Avram and Joe Glazer are reluctant to sell the club. They valued it at an unrealistic price. Blah 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 blah. To two bids from Sheikh Jassim Ben Hamid Al Tahan and Sir Jim Radcliffe. One of Geneva's partners, Ifran Khan, view Manchester United as a solid investment. The founding, we understand Man United fans have rightly been frustrated over the last few years. Our aim is to act and reform the harmonise the interest of the owners and the fans to push much needed transformation at the club. A fresh bid will only grow doubts, blah, 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 blah. It seems like Sheikh Jassim and Serjan will recently increase their offer, as we know, as of now, as of the 10th of October, Manchester United still have not sold and not done anything. But this is a long list of them trying to wash maybe Google to show them what they want to do. They're a business to company, but they're a group based in Luxembourg and have a bid to buy Reading FC, rejected by Dai Young. This is someone from Alan Myers on Reddit. Let's have a look at what Alan Myers has said. If anyone said anything underneath. No, just broadband speed. Oh, here we go. Someone talking about are there any fan owners. Alan Myers on Twitter, investment group, which is described as a significant offer to League One, has to been told by Dai Young that he is rejected, as we know. But as I say, this is a wash of them trying to put over on the internet that they are a very good. I still cannot find anywhere, any point at all, where they make their money. They're in a hedge fund, but it doesn't say what they do, who they are, where they go, what they do, nothing. Um, that's the only thing. They're not a public company with this. So it's a little bit of a worry at this precise moment that I can't work out and I cannot find who they are and what has been going on. We're about to go and talk about Mabak Talal Mabak Al Muhammad, a guy that was the former what's it called, chairman of Wigan Athletic. As we know, shit hit the fan there with Wigan, and they got into severe trouble with him at the helm. But I have been seeing a lot of people saying it wasn't his fault. The money just dried up from whatever the investment group he was with. And it's one of those situations. So let's have a look a little bit about Talal Mabak Al Hamid, shall we? So, so here we are. This is a little bit. He's a businessman, obviously. Positions sectors at the beginning of his career. He was a sport investment sector, real estate, and technology projects. Wigan Athletic in early 2021, administrations of Wigan Athletic were in advanced talks with Consortium Phoenix 2021 Limited, led by Talal Mabak Al Hamad, and a takeover was agreed on the 15th of March, subject to EFL approval and finalised. Under proposed deal, Al Hamad would become chairman on the 30th of March. Al Hamid was appointed chairman in his first season under the leadership. They won the League One title and promoted to the Championship. Honours awarded the title of Honorary Wigner. Someone comments by Wigan Council as a recognition for specific impact on Wigan community. I'm trying to see if anything. Here's the limited company. So I'm trying to find a little bit. If you're a Wigan fan and and someone knows about Wigan, can you put in the comments what happened to this at the end? Bizarre turn of a merger. Mystery bidder was 21-year-old bidder soft drinks. Clay to be sold. Fan reacting. No. See, I can't. There's nowhere on the internet here so far that tells me why, or what went wrong with him at Wigan. And if you guys can let me know how it all went downhill or what happened, I don't understand. So if you guys can help me with that, that would be amazing. And then what we're gonna do, just to finish off before we get into the vlog, we're just going to quickly just fade back over here. So administration. So we had a worry, shall we say, that last night a person somehow in the know, let's put it that way. I'm just going to find it so I can make sure I say it correctly. So administrators will be at Reading by Smudge Sports. So Anthony Smith, he's a journalist and ex-Reading Chronicle sports director, 26 years in print and media. He said that heard from a good source that administrators will be in before the end of the week. I'm also going to say this. So what you have to do in life, if you see a journalist, you read through what they've said and what they've done before, and you try and come to your own conclusion whether they're making shit up or that they're right for what's going on. So he tweeted out something in the 13th of June. I've heard from several sources now that Reading FC hierarchy have disappeared without trace and Da Young is looking to sell. Well, Da Young never went missing. It's just Pang. And also, at that point, he didn't want to sell it. It was the points deduction that made him sell. And there was another tweet he's done. I think it was in July. I can't remember. Here we go. July 30th. I've heard from a good source that a takeover could happen soon. How fucking soon? Soon by the end of the year? Um, that's so with me when I see that type of thing, I now look at him and go, "You haven't got a good track record now," and I haven't got the trust that you're gonna give us something that will help us. So for me, at this precise moment, I don't trust what he says at this precise moment. Now, could he be right? 100%. Okay, 100%. could be on the money and absolutely in the know about what's going on and what's happening. But in my brain, I'm going, no, it's not right, because he's said three things before in the past, which none of it's come true. So now we're just hoping he's right. And that, to me, that doesn't seem a great way to do things and what to do. I can't find this person, and it is really, really annoying me. I can't find him at all. Hold on, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Right, I found it. So this is the tweet that I trust this person more than most of them at the moment, because what he said, some stuff has sort of come true. So in my mind, that's fine. So he has also said admin's very unlikely at this moment. There's a lot of behind the scenes, but admin seems to be off the table right now. Lots of talk are going on with multiple interested parties. Any specific Redbird? All I know is Gary Cardinal is still about. This is what I like to see. Okay. He hasn't heard anything of whether the bids are close. And there's another tweet that sort of just triggered me while I was waiting. William Story's back at it again. I'm going to let you guys read it. John Medeski is a Reading legend. Absolutely. He did a fantastic job and showed enormous commitment to the club and the town over the extended period. Hope he supports the next owner, as it's important that the huge effort and financial contributions Dyrung are recognised by all. Now, one, he didn't call him Sir, John Medeski. And two, is this guy bored? Like, he has to be bored at this point now. He cannot be serious about what he's saying. Anyway, so this is where we are with the investigation of that. So there hasn't been much other news to really go on or what to say apart from those two things that have specifically happened. I need to get him off my screen because I'm going to throw a fucking fist at his face. Not much has happened. So, with that being said, let's get right into the ding. The first time we are facing Swindon in 21 years. I'm very, very, very excited for this match. Very excited. And I've never been to a Reading Swindon game before. This was before my time. So I'm very excited for this. It's not going to be amazing. It's not going to be like Millwall, West Ham. It's not going to be anything like that. But for me to be a part of a rivalry, and that Swindon fans are going, hey, don't even give them a thought. No, you don't give us a thought. The only thought we give you is to batter you because we're always better than you. So that's the only thought. So with that being said, vlog time. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Please smash that like button. If there's any more information you guys know, please let me know in the comments. And then when I make the next video, which won't be this weekend, because after this game, Reading will now go on an international break. So after this game, international break, up the fucking ding, and this smash Swindon tonight, please. Right. Vlog time. Right, here we go, vlog time, straight to the Apple phone camera, and here we go. First time in 21 years that Reading have faced Swindon in a competitive, or I think any type of match, since it's happened. It is a big one tonight. Doesn't mean a lot for a lot of people, but for me, it's the first time experiencing a Reading versus Swindon match, and it's the first time really us trying to get one over on the rivals. But we will just have to wait and see what happens from here. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go and meet the father-in-law, and then we're going to go into the ground, and I will take as much videos as I can. Team news has come out. 10 changes from the team that played in the last game. Looks like Malola will go centre-back with Holmes, Lester Guinness Walker's in it, Yeardham's there as well. The youngster from the under-21 strikers in it as well, so looking forward to seeing him in person for the first time. I think Harvey Nibbs is the only one that's really going and starting, so that's going to be interesting to see what happens today. So yeah, up the fucking ding, and let's get to the stadium, shall we? Right, so I've been at the ground now for 2 seconds, and I'm not allowed to go the way that I'm meant to go because there's been issues before the game has even started. Security was not happy, police are everywhere, and it is all over. So this is already interesting. So prediction time, I'm going 3-0 Reading. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see. Right, so I just want to say this as well. There has been fighting because I've literally just witnessed it outside the hotel. It is all kicking off. I got asked to move on because I was watching. But yeah, it is fully going on. I did not expect this today, but up the fucking bit.
Your father is your brother, you all fuck one another, the Swindon family. Come on! He's missing. Yeah!
Right, as you can hear, we just got a third goal, and as you just saw, this is my quick half-time review of what's been going on. Good half. Atmosphere has been fucking electric. I've loved every second of this. This felt brilliant. Old school Reading. Thing I haven't really witnessed before, unless it's like a playoff semi-final or something. The atmospheres feel fierce, filled fire, desire. I've loved it. Well done, Reading fans. This has been amazing for me and the experience this. And not only that, gone 3-0 up now, and Swindon are very shit. We could have had more than 2 goals we had in the first half if we could actually pass the ball forward a little bit more and we could shoot on target better. But at the overall, loving it. Cheers. 3-0 up the fucking...
That's one way to get the fans on your side. Been booing in the old bloody game, did you come on?
I am home. It has been a couple of hours since I left the game. I had a couple of brewskis in the Jazz Cafe with my father-in-law. We had a few pints. So it was nice to catch up with him and nice to finish off the day with a great performance. What can I say? It felt like a rivalry. It felt like something I haven't experienced before. And I loved every single second of it. I loved the atmosphere with the fans, really brought it today. Um, I felt the way we played in the first half, controlling possession, playing well. They looked absolutely shocking. The scumbags left with no goals, nothing, gone off between the legs and gone fucked off home. Felt good. It felt right. It felt a great performance. Um, yeah, I think the only downside I would say was the booing of Harley Dean. Yes, what happened on Saturday was not right, but you don't boo a player during the game. You can say your frustrations as you guys do after the away games and tell them how you feel, but you leave it at that. You don't boo a player. Scored a goal. I thought that was good for him. Nice headed, nice cushion. 3 goals for Harvey Nibbs as well. Great performance as well. But overall, just beating them makes it great. The fights happened. Everything was going on. But overall, absolutely loved today. Love the performance. My voice is nearly gone. Um, yeah. So all is good in the hood. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Different episode. We start at the beginning with some news. We then come out today to talk about what went on with the prospective new owners that they have come out and said they have made a bid and it has been rejected. Hope you guys enjoyed that as well. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you stick around for more content. This week is the week that we find out whether Reading FC are champions in the Premier League on my FM23. And then we will go from there with love, with care. My name's been Mark. You guys have been fucking fantastic. Up the ding, down the scummy twats. Peace. 5-0 on your big day out, prick.